Hey guys, Steven Martinez with the American Dream. I just want to say a big thanks to all our supporters and fans. It's because of you guys that we're able to keep growing. Having said that, please don't forget to follow and subscribe. It means a lot to us. That's what helps us keep growing. And also, I hope you guys enjoy the next episode. Hey guys, welcome back to the American Dream podcast here with a very good friend that I've known for almost 10 years, professional goalkeeper for LA Galaxy, my boy John McCarthy.
What's up, brother?
Good to have you, man. I'm so happy you're in Houston.
Yeah.
Man, we go way back, and I'm really going to enjoy this podcast. We've had a lot of retired professionals come in that, you know, they'll be professional in their sport, and then they go into business, and we talk about entrepreneurship and all that good stuff, but no one in soccer or football.
101, first time.
So for anyone who doesn't know John, tell me a little bit about your story on how, you know, when you grew up and how you got to where you are now.
Yeah, so I'm a kid from Philly through and through, like grew up blue collar. And then grade school, high school, college, all in Philadelphia. Went to a small D1 school in Philly, LaSalle University. Played soccer my whole life. Didn't really have a backup plan. All I cared about was playing soccer, and had an internship in college lined up with J&J, and turned that down because I'd missed too much soccer time. And then eventually just started to shoot emails and text messages to coaches and get tryouts when I was done playing in school. So just trickled into a couple tryouts and played in the USL my first year as a pro in Rochester, New York, and then went to Philadelphia and MLS for 4 seasons. From there, I went back to the USL for 1 season. Then I went into Miami for 2 seasons, LAFC for 2 seasons, and now I'm with the LA Galaxy. So it's been a bit of a journey. I guess you'd call me a journeyman. So I've been around and just been a process, and now I'm a dad, 2 kids, wife. It's living it, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Before
Before we touch base on like mindset and I guess the aspects that comes with being an athlete, how was it when your parents found out you wanted to be a goalkeeper? I feel like every kid wants to be a goalkeeper, right? And the dad's like, hey, don't be a goalkeeper.
At some point, yeah. I mean, it started at a young age. I mean, my friends even joke about with it with me. This kid, Tom Rambo, was our goalkeeper. We were like, I don't know, 7, 8, something like that. And he wasn't the best. We were kids, you know. Somebody just gets thrown in goal and wanted to try. Wasn't the best. Coaches asked me, does anybody else want to try? I tried it and kind of really stuck with it ever since. My parents didn't really. My dad was the main athlete in our family. He played soccer, played D1 as well, and so he didn't really care. He's an easygoing guy. Let me pick whatever position I wanted to. It was my sport to play, so. I'm sure I caused them a few panic attacks nowadays and throughout my time that I didn't know about playing, but they were cool with it. They're still cool with it.
That's awesome.
But I don't think I'll let my kids play goalkeeper.
Yeah, and then that's really competitive too, because like statistically speaking, right, a soccer team has 11 players, 1 goalkeeper. So the odds of that are much less too compared to even, you know, playing professional, nevertheless being a professional goalkeeper. So that's super impressive. And the fact that you were, you know, on this journey, talk to me a little bit about, because everyone, at least for like my part when I played in England, a lot of people go through ups and downs in life, especially as an athlete. Like, you want to make it, you didn't get called, or like this or that. Take me through those moments that, you know, got you to where you are now.
Yeah, I mean, one of the big things I did out of school was, so even when I was in college, I played for like PDL teams at the time, which are like USL 2 now. And you got to play. I went to a small D1 school, but you have to play with the best players in the country. So they all play for these big USL teams, which are like Ocean City and Reading, which are the close ones for me. But every year, one of those teams are pretty close to get into like the National Final Four or something, or they win the East Coast region to get the, you know. So those 2 teams had recruited the top players in the country. So for me to play for those was knowing that I could easily compete with the guys that are playing at Syracuse or Stanford or Duke or wherever these guys were coming from. To know that there's no difference. They just got to play at a big D1 school. I got to play at a little D1 school. So right off the start, I knew that I could do it. And then when I finished playing college, I was guessing emails. I was out there like
Cold calling, just boom.
Yeah, kind of like all right, I play for LA Galaxy. Like J McCarthy at LAGalaxy.com was my email address. Okay, well let's do that for every single head coach across MLS. And I shot every single head coach, every single assistant coach, every single goalkeeper coach, and email. Change your name. And I'll be honest, I messed up like 3 or 4 by saying like, let's say like, oh, hey, LA Galaxy, which I was actually sending it to Philadelphia. And I like botched it after I sent it because I was doing it for like 3 days straight, and I made sure I didn't miss like any teams. I did it for all USL teams, and I started just scraping through to make sure I could get like a tryout. All I wanted was a tryout. That's all I was looking for. And I thought if I got a tryout, then I could make it happen.
And then what happened when you got your first tryout?
First tryout came from Rochester, the USL team, and they offered me a contract a week later, and it was before MLS draft. It was like right after like school almost, and then I ended up getting invited to preseason from the Seattle Sounders, and I told them, I said, hey, I want to play in MLS, and they were totally understood it. Contract stood on the table and then I went to preseason with Seattle, and then I ended up breaking my finger in preseason, but they still held the contract because it was like a 4 to 6 week, like break your finger, come back. So then I ended up playing for Rochester my first year as a professional, Rochester, New York.
How was that feeling when you got that first call to be pro?
It was cool, man. It was nice knowing there was like a security blanket there. Like even though I was training with Seattle every week, every like 3-4 days, my agent was talking to me, how you doing? And also was still keeping in touch with the Rochester coach, Bob Lilly, who now coaches in Pittsburgh. And he was still just like checking up on me. Hey, even if he signs, I think we still want him on loan. Even if he's like, keep us in the loop. Is he going to sign? But it was the feeling of putting like pen to paper and seeing like your first signature. My family and friends were there. We did it in like my college like townhouse, and enjoyed like seeing like all my friends around me that were part of the process of like becoming a pro. I have a little chills thinking about it because I don't think I've actually flashed back on it in a long time. So it's a great feeling. So it's a dream moment.
Absolutely, man. So many people dream of being a professional athlete, and it's not easy. So congrats to you. So whenever you sign pro, I think there might be like a misconception of people thinking, all right, cool, like he's pro, like you're good. But like, is that the beginning? Did you have to get more disciplined, more focused?
Yeah, you got to find like. So I'm 33 now, but I think for me, I felt it almost like every 5 years. So from when I signed as a professional at 21 to 25, yeah, you could show up and, that's a perfect example. You could go in and you could play ping pong in the morning for a half hour, walk into the gym for like 5 minutes, do a foam roll maybe, and then walk onto the field and you're ready to play. You turn 25, your body hits you a bit weird. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got to hit the gym a bit more. You got to make sure you maintain strength. And then you're probably also doing like post-training exercises as well because you want to stay healthy. And then you hit 30 and your body just starts taking more and more. You got to do more strength exercise. You got to get more treatment. You got to hit ice baths. You got to have your routines on lock. And I've told you this years ago, but I was never a big partier. I was never a guy that went out and like through high school to college, none of that. I never did that stuff, and I stayed disciplined for it. And yeah, now I know I can control myself and have a few drinks, and everyone gets to enjoy drinks when they want to if they're a drinker. But those are things that you do have to maintain and you do have to control, and you do have to have a certain rhythm and system every single day, which I do have.
Who instilled that discipline and routine in your life to maintain good habits?
I would think my dad did. Nothing like, it's not like he, nothing like extremely crazy, but he was a guy that's like, yo, we would always be at practices early. You got to make sure you stretch. You got to make sure you warm up and stretch. And then when I got older and I got into college, you always got to take care of your body after work. You can't just like, and I instilled that at our team every day after training. I made sure that our coach put 5-minute timer on. We just sat there and we just stretched for 5 minutes. So it slowly started to trickle into like creating my own routine because now I need it as a professional. And then I was speaking to strength and conditioning coaches where I've been to have a certain routine or would this work, can this work? And they also come up with their own plan and we try to mesh it together of what has worked for me because I'm not new in the league. I'm not like a 1-2 young guy, 22, 23 years old that needs to be like, hey, every Tuesday, Thursday, you're in the gym. Me personally, I'm in the gym 4 days a week.
Damn.
Yeah, I do leg exercises, I do push-pull exercises and abs, and then that I do it before every training session, almost 4 days a week because we play twice a week. You have 1 day off. So I have my own routine. And post, I have a 22-minute foam roll stretch ice bath session, and it's very easy to I got it down to minutes. Yeah. But I think it just comes from at a younger age. You have to like you'll have this moment of regret if you don't do it, but you'll never regret it if you do it.
I like that idea because I think sometimes young people have a misconception of like, oh, I'm young, like it's fine, I can drink or I can get away with this.
Yeah.
But in reality, like, okay, yeah, sure you could, but you're not going to get to that level of consistency and discipline to get to that next level.
Yeah, and I get it. I mean, I almost transferred when I was in college because I couldn't take I was so focused on, like I still am so focused. I don't care about winning. Like I don't care how we do it. But if you're not on the same page as me, I feel like I'm gonna yell and scream at you because my mindset is like, like I just care about winning. But you're out there drinking, partying 3 days a week. What's that gonna do? Like, your performance is gonna downfall my performance because you're not performing at the same level that I want to perform at. And like I said, you want to go out and have a couple of drinks. You want to go out once a week, go for it, man. But if you don't show up and you don't train and how I think you should train and how I'm training, yeah, I'm gonna lay into you.
I love that. Are you also strict with your diet? Are you pretty?
I'm pretty into it. Actually, this year I've been pretty good with. I think I've only cracked like twice. I got out of sugar.
Really?
Yeah, and like not like no added sugars. So like I eat like fruit and stuff.
Okay.
But no like added sugars. Like I don't like we were talking about coffee or espressos.
Yeah.
Like I used to put forget the name of the sugar, the blue little
Splenda?
sugar. Nah, not Splenda. One of the little blue sugar packets.
Okay.
And I used to like 2 of them every day. Boom, down. And I was like, let's just cut it out. I just wanted to try it. There was no real reason behind it. And I realized I have zero cravings for any type of candy or any type of dessert or any type of anything.
You're lucky.
Dude, I gave it up. I just decided to try it, man. And like I don't have, because I used to eat like chocolate or like I was a big like what is it, Reese's eggs for Easter, the Easter eggs. Those things I used to buy, like when they came out, I would go buy like 10 bags and just like stick them on my freezer. And maybe have like 1 a day and just like crunch on them with 2 a day, you know. But now I just have zero cravings.
Does that include junk food? Like you'll have like a hamburger, Peaks, In-N-Out, anything like that, or is that?
I have In-N-Out.
Yeah.
I have In-N-Out, but not like I don't have like, but I don't crave. I'm like nothing of like dessert and sugar, like candy. I don't crave it. Cake, cup, anything, dude.
Well, that's actually like super special.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I did like a bunch because sugar's like not great for you. So I did a bunch.
I know that. We had a doctor on. He was telling me about that, but I know there's withdrawals too. Like you start getting headaches, stuff like that a little bit once you really cut it off completely.
Yeah, but I don't think I was like eating enough to like. I don't think I was having it like crazy amounts. It was just like something that like I did a little research on. It was like sugar's not good for you.
Yeah,
I was like, let me try it.
It's true.
Natural sugar's alright, you know, like fruit and stuff like that. But I don't know. I went for it.
So I want to ask a really good question here, which I've always thought about, and I think people don't understand too, because whenever you think of an athlete, I think most people idolize that, right? And I don't think there's anything wrong to a certain extent. Like, yeah, you should admire the discipline and mindset of someone who wants to win all the time. But I think it's very tough, the life of an athlete, because not only are you training vigorously, disciplined, consistent, you're on a diet routine, but also you're moving a lot. Right? You told me you went from Miami to LA to all these different teams. How was like that? Were you kind of like, is it tough whenever you're moving up and down, or are you strong mentally? You're like, hey, let's go, let's do it, or?
It's tough when you get into like contract years.
Okay.
Like when, and now it's even tougher because I have kids. But before when I went from like, my first year as a pro, I was in Rochester, New York. I had a girlfriend at the time, which is now my wife. She didn't live with me, so I lived with 2 other guys on the team, no issues, and wanted to make it happen. And then I came back and I lived in Philadelphia. I lived at home for a couple of years, and I bought my own place. So it's easy and then my girlfriend moved in with me, my wife now. But it's easy when you have a support team. Like my wife, she was a soccer player as well, D1, very good player. So she understands my mind and how it works, and we're all on board, and she's on board with it. Of let's just kind of enjoy where we have to go until you can't go.
Wow.
Yeah, so she's cool with it, and I want to play. I've said this before. I want to play at the highest level. I want to play till I'm 38. Like I want to go and I want to compete. I want to win. I want to be the number one. Like I want to do whatever it takes to play and push myself every day. And if at 38 a coach goes, yo, bud, you're slowing down a little bit. Like give me till I'm 40. You know, give me like 2 years of I can mentor some kids and really try to help them out. And if I can go longer, I would love to go longer. But like I think 38 is a very realistic number for me.
Absolutely. I think goalkeepers, as they start to get more mature, they start to even get better.
Yeah, and I think I've felt that actually over the last, like, I think 3-4 years now, I felt a little bit of more consistency and calmness and understanding what it takes for me to be at my best. So it takes a while as a goalkeeper, but yeah, we're cool with just moving and living and kind of going anywhere for the next couple years. I think until my kids go to school, so a couple years, then I would feel bad to have to keep moving year after year. But we'll go wherever it takes to.
So with your wife in mind, I know you said you guys met in college, correct?
Yeah.
How important has she been in general, like from the sports world to personal? Like, has she been a significant factor in your life?
Yeah, 100%, man. Like, we started dating in college, and she knows the game, and she understands where I'm at and how I work, and what I need after I win, what I need after I lose, and
what do you need when you lose?
She tells me if I'm bad, man.
Oh,
like,
really?
yeah. She's like, "What were you doing?" Like, she like, and I need that. I don't need to be like, tough one today, man. Like, you can pick, what were you doing? Pick it up. Like, you're better. You know, she's always in my corner, and I don't know, whatever she says, she means the best by it. But she watches soccer. She loves soccer just like I do, and she's there for me. So to have that support makes the mental, like, I don't need to worry about like my off the field life. You know what I'm saying? It's as easy as it gets. She's the best. She takes care of the kids as much as I take care of the kids, but she's, for the mental side of the game, it's huge to have somebody in your corner.
So as you're going through this professional career mindset, you have a partner that's supporting you, which is phenomenal. I've noticed a lot of people have a common denominator, right? And it's having that support system that you mentioned. What creates that competitive mindset within you? Like, obviously you want to win. And I think a lot of people, successful people, have that in common, right? We want to win, want to be competitive wherever it is. But what created that chip in your head? Was it your childhood, or the way you were brought up, or there was a moment in your life where you're like, I want to win? I think my family knew that I was a sore loser at a young age. Oh, really?
Yeah. Even my cousins and stuff. I remember going to like parties, and you play knockout at like Easter parties or Christmas parties, and you'd be outside playing knockout.
What's knockout?
Knockout's a basketball game where like in line, and like
horse.
Like, it's a different game, but like, you would shoot first, and from the free throw line to the three, and if you made it, you give it to the person behind me.
Okay.
So then the person behind me is trying to make it before I do, and if they make it, I'm knocked out.
Got it.
And they would never let me win. They'd push the basket, and like, everyone was older than me, and I'd be in like tears. I'd be pissed. So like, little things like that where I just like, I think one of the things I said, what's fun? Winning's fun. What's one of the funnest things I've ever done is winning. You know, like, I just have this thing in me, like, when you win, it's the best feeling. You work so hard to win, like, you get to enjoy it. When you lose, you should be pissed off. So at a young age, I just found this like little niche in me, playing basketball or playing soccer or playing two-touch or anything. It didn't matter. Ping pong. I just wanted to win. I don't know what it was. Like, winning was fun. Winning is fun. I'll never not have fun winning.
I love that, man. So if you ever, so let's say you.
There's no like easy way to put it. I don't know. It was just like one of those things at a young age where like, I think I realized probably when I was playing basketball, like I said with my family, it's just like when I'm playing with my friends 3-on-3 and like you're like messing around, joking, and like, dude, why am I playing 3-on-3? Like, you want to play to win, or we out here to have fun? You know what's fun? Winning. Let's take it serious for like 6 points, and then we could like laugh about it. I like to win. I don't like to mess around. I'm not gonna waste my time. I was a kid. I don't know. I'm weird like that.
And it's funny you mentioned that when you said the family story. So my girlfriend, she's 11 siblings. Wow. And they do like a Christmas, I know, when I first met I was like overstimulated. So they do like a Christmas Olympics, and they'll do like sprinting, push-ups. So they did this push-up contest, and I promise you I got 57, man, but they counted 54. I had 57. Anyways, I got second place. We're in about to enter August, and like, dude, ever since that I started doing push-ups every day. Yeah, like I was like, my employees would be like, "You, what are you doing?" Like, dude, I'm not gonna lose this freaking Christmas one night. So I get
annual Christmas parties coming up.
I don't even care about getting big. I just want to win.
Yeah, so, dude, it's the drive, man. It's just that little edge of like.
I agree, man. So take me through that beautiful moment in the penalty shootout when it was LAFC versus Philadelphia Union, your former club.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. That was like
so I've always said this, Philly will have a special place for me because like I left on good terms. I wanted to leave. They let me leave and move on because I wasn't playing and I had to try to play. So I wish it wasn't against them, but that moment will never, there might be another PK shootout in a final or any situation, but that moment will, like, you can't recreate going from just starting goalkeeper, breaks his leg, gets a red card, we go down a man in the second overtime, get subbed in, and we get scored on, and then you think it's over, and there's 10 seconds left in the game, we tie it up, and it's like, what the hell just happened? And then you go into PKs, and you just, like, when we went into PKs, I had this mindset of, like, I got it, we're going to win, I got it. I need to get one. I was like, if I get one, we'll get it. Andre saves the first one. I'm like, damn, he saved the first one.
Yeah.
Then they shoot one over. I'm like, we got this. Save another one. Saved another one. Over. It was I'll never not smile telling this.
It makes me smile, man.
Dude, telling anything about that situation, about that game is insane. It is absolutely insane.
So in that, like, moment, right? Like, they put the ball down, boom, right? They're spinning back, and you're just in the line, making sure you're compliant, What's going on? Like, are you just, like, you have thousands of people around you? Are you just, like, are you looking at the player? You're looking at the ball? What's going on in that specific moment? Do you know if you're going to go left or right? Do you already predetermine it? You don't have to give me your secrets, but you know what I mean?
See, I won't tell you exactly what I was thinking on that day, but I'll tell you, because I was only like 2 people or 3 people that know exactly what I was doing in that moment. For that, but I will say, when they put the ball down, I didn't make eye contact with anything but the ball. I wasn't giving them an inch. I wasn't giving them like a step here, look there. I wasn't looking at anything but the ball. I was like, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get the ball. I'm gonna save it. No matter, that's all I care about. I don't care if you run up, if you stutter, if you move, whatever you do, that's on you. All I care about is that ball. So it was crazy. Like, I don't know why I did that on that day, but it was just like, I was totally adrenaline, locked in, as focused as you could be in that moment.
Let me ask you a quick question, kind of just analyzing what you're saying. I know there's some goalkeepers, the one from Argentina is really big on it, Martinez, with like the whole mind trick stuff.
Yeah, he's crazy.
You think that's does that work in your opinion? Or?
For sure, because like it's a big part of Gareth Bale. Like, I've talked to him and I played with him at LSC, and I was like, there's no pressure on the goalkeeper in PKs. Why is there pressure for us? There's no pressure. You're shooting from 12 yards out. Where's the pressure in that? If you told somebody to shoot from 12 yards out, you'd be like, I could probably score on you. All of a sudden, there's 55,000 people in European stadiums and MLS stadiums anywhere from 20 to 40, 50,000. Now they're screaming loud as can be. They want you to score. And if you don't score, that is pressure on you. So there's no pressure on me to save it. I believe if you gave me 5, I think I can get one. That's where my mindset's at. That Martinez thing, he's different with like bouncing around, making noises and making faces and throwing the ball, little antics. It might give them that lapse of like, okay, now they're setting the ball up, and all of a sudden they're thinking about like, what is this guy doing? Now they're not just focused on the ball. Now they're not just focused. So like, I understand, and there has been that like psychology battle that you have to win. But for me, it's like.
So keepers for sure have it easier than the kicker. Sure.
I would think so. There's a high like 70-some percent, 77, 78% chance of the shooter scoring in a PK shootout. It's a high chance. I mean, you played. It's a huge goal. Yeah, I mean, realistically, you should score.
That's true. Yeah, you should.
You can go down the middle. You can go left. You can go right. You go high. You can go low.
But yeah, people miss. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, it happens, man. It happens. But for me, it's like, I don't know. There's no pressure in those moments.
So the final kick, and then they score, and you guys win. What goes on through your head, through your heart, the adrenaline? People,
when they score in the overtime, or when we score?
When you guys scored the winning PK, like what went through your mind? Because I feel like a lot of people, whether they're kids or fans too, everyone dreams of playing professional. They want to see how that feels. Like, what was that sense of feeling that you were feeling the moment you realized you won?
I got the chills. So like. When it happened, I didn't know we won. Eli Sanchez scored. I swear, I didn't know he won.
You thought he missed or something?
No, he scored.
No, I know, but did you think he?
I didn't know that was a winning one. I didn't know. Like, I wasn't keeping track of it. Like, I was just like, I was in the moment. I was like, so, and then like, looking back on it, all I did was like I put my hand up and I was like yes, and I was walking to the goal for the next shot. I was going in, like I was walking there, and Eli runs to me, and when he jumps on me, I got like scared because I didn't know who was jumping on me. Because like I was like, what is it? Like I saw him probably like 2-3 yards, and I was like, whoa, and I was like, what is this? And then he like jumped on me, and then I just see everybody sprinting. Got the chills, man. It's crazy. Everybody just sprinting my way, and and can I curse?
Yeah.
And I literally was like, oh fuck, we won. I literally was like, oh, like then it all just like hit me.
What's the first thing that came into your head? Obviously, you're excited, you're adrenaline, but in terms of like, you know, did you think about like your wife or your kids or your family, or what went on through your head there when
it happened? It was just like I said, I couldn't believe it. I was like in tears, like no way. Like you dream of these moments. Like I talked about it with people like the day before. I talked to my family, like, what if I go in? What happened? Like, what would you do? And crazy, just a crazy. Like I said, that game will never be recreated. And then after about like 2-3 minutes of like hugging my teammates, I was on the one side of the goal. I knew where my family was sitting, so I wanted to go and just like see them.
That's awesome.
And I was in tears, and I was like looking at them. I was looking for my dad.
And they see you as a little kid, man.
Yeah, like we did it. Like, and all I see is my mom, my brother, and his girlfriend, and my barber, this guy Zach, who I got tickets for at the time, was sitting next to him, and I was like, "Where's my dad? Where's dad? Where's dad?" He was upstairs with my wife in like the family section. And I didn't know where that was because she texted the family group chat, "Can someone come sit with me? I'm panicking." And then he went up to sit with her.
That's funny.
So then I didn't get to see them until they got down to the field, and then it was just like, it was crazy, man. Crazy.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. Crazy.
And not only did you win it once, twice now. Yeah. Was the second feeling the same as the first, or was the second a little different? Does it change? Or?
No, the feeling of winning never changed. Like same thing. Like it obviously was different. Now PKs and all the dramatic of it. You know, that stuff was like
cinematic.
Yeah, I was the backup at LAFC at the time, and then the second year when Max was injured, I became the starter and stuff. So then I went to Galaxy, and then I was the starter the whole season and went the whole season as number one and won the whole thing. So like that was a statement in itself that like I deserve to play. I deserve to win. I'm a winner. I've done it once. I've done it twice. And I remember that final whistle blew down in the far corner, and it was like same thing. Put my hands up in the air, and I just collapsed in tears. And one of the coaches came up to me, a goalkeeper came up to me, and the backup goalkeeper Brady Scott and the assistant Dan came up to me, and it was just like awesome, man. It was like we did it. Like he did it from start to finish. Great season. We deserved to win it. We were probably one of the best teams the whole season long. But it doesn't change the feeling of winning.
Do you guys get like a ring? Or
yeah, we got a ring. Yeah, we got a ring. I got a ring for LAFC, a ring for LA Galaxy.
That's sick.
Yeah. So it's cool, man. I got them locked up.
So for all the soccer fans out there, you've gotten to play with and against. Oof. And I'm going to make sure we'll keep this on the air too. We're going to show that scene right now during this podcast. I'll have my editor put it where you saved that one-on-one with Messi. That was crazy. How did you feel? You're like, bro, how is it?
It was cool, man. It was cool. Everyone knows that game was massive. It was his first year in MLS, or I think it was his second half of his first year. Like he came in the summertime, I think. Played like couple months, and then so it was cool, man. One of those massive games that he's the greatest player of all time, if not the argument with Ronaldo up there. Should be the greatest player of all time as well. I don't think many people will debate that. So it was cool to play on the field with them and meet them and say what's up. And obviously they smacked us 3-0, which isn't great. I was pretty pissed at the end of the game. But to make a save against them, and
good save.
I did trade jerseys with them.
Really?
Traded with them, which because I couldn't believe he still had it on after the game. And then I asked him to sign my gloves as well, so it was cool.
That's awesome, man. Yeah. So with teammates, who would you say was some of the most, like if you had to name top three football players, soccer players, that you're like, man, these guys are just next level?
Top three?
Yeah.
People are going to be pissed at me for forgetting them. So, Chiellini, center back.
Monster.
Just IQ and movement and simplicity and how he defends and professionalism. by far. Talent, Gareth Bale, unreal.
In terms of technique, speed, what are we talking there?
Everything.
Really?
Everything.
It's like a whole different level.
Everything, man. Everything. He had a pass in training one time, like outside the foot, and like ended up being like a diving header goal against me, and I was just like, "What, dude? How did you hit that? Like nobody else saw that ball. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like stuff like that. Let me think. I can't give you top three because I'm gonna forget like 2 or 3 guys for sure.
Yeah.
Vela.
Okay.
Vela was his left foot, man. His simple wand, like crazy good, man. I would have to put this dude Elcinho, winger. Played with him. He was a Brazilian dude. Played with him in Philadelphia. Nasty, absolutely nasty. You should look up some of his highlights. It was sick, dude. Sick player, sick person. Awesome. Same thing with Vela. Awesome person. All these guys I'm naming are also like phenomenal people as well.
I mean, you play with freaking like
but it's not like it's weird how it works because like the top players that I'm naming are also top people. They're not just like good players and like dickheads. No, they're like they train hard, they work hard, stuff like that. So I think I don't know if I'm forgetting anybody in there of like top players. I also think Ricky Puig is a top player. Play with him now. He's injured right now, but he's one of those guys that you can see why he played at Barcelona, and you can see why Bale was at Madrid and Juventus and for Chiellini, and Elcinho was over in Europe for a long time, and Vela obviously speaks for himself. But like guys like that, they're different level, and you can see why they had the career that they've had and the level they played at for the longest time. But I'm sure I might be forgetting a player too.
No, you're good, man. I have a question for you, and this is a really good topic here because.
Sorry if I forgot anybody.
No, you're good. I think, in my honest opinion, I would say that the U.S. has some of the best athletes in the world, and this, in all sorts of sports: basketball, football, track, swimming. But then when it comes to soccer, the girls' soccer is phenomenal. Mm-hmm. And there's a common stereotype, let's say it, right, that the U.S. soccer system is below, systems in Europe and South America. What do you think is lacking there for us to be compared to the players in Europe and stuff? And there's great players. I mean, I've seen homegrown talent that's phenomenal.
Yeah. I think the young players are getting there in America. I think that it's getting better. I think I don't know, I can't speak about European youth system in sports and stuff like that. I'm not high up on other sports. But I think in America there's a lot of sports at a youth age that we play. So there's much more, and I think it's a good thing. I think it's good to play a couple other sports at a young age. So you're not just playing soccer for 12 months, or basketball or football or hockey or baseball or whatever. But then, also, I don't know, like in England, it's just soccer.
That's true. That's actually very true. I didn't think about it that way.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's other sports. They do play other sports, like rugby, and I think cricket's over there as well. But, like, they just have soccer. So at a young age, they just play soccer. They just play football, whatever in terminology for Europe. So they don't have the idea or thoughts of playing another sport or branching out into another sport. Or it's like, you are going to be a professional footballer. That's it. You're a professional. Like, that's route number one. In America, professional football or soccer is probably 4th or 5th tier. Baseball, soccer, basketball, or baseball, football, basketball, hockey, soccer, give or take where you put any of them at. But I'd probably put easy basketball and football, American football, as one. Like that's.
I agree 100% on that.
So I think in the youth side of things, it's getting better. They're getting academy systems, and they're getting teams now have like rights to certain areas within like 150 miles of their academy. So then, like, let's just say for me, it's when I grew up in Philadelphia, I played for FC Delco or Match Fit Academy as well. If the union was available at the time, which they weren't, they didn't have an academy. If they were available and they liked one of the kids on Delco or one of the kids on Match Fit or another teams like PDA or PA Classics Academy, they could almost like, they have first rights to them. You know what I'm saying? So I know stuff like that is now available where like if you are playing at a good level or a high level where the team would like to bring you in or recognize you, they have the rights.
That's a great point, because when I was playing on the academy level, we had players that would drive like 3 hours just for training. Mm-hmm. So the convenience of it, right? And I think in different parts it's more convenient, it's more nearby. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah. So I don't know. There's probably still something missing of like, I think there is at a young age. It's pay to play in America.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it is.
I agree too.
It sucks. It does suck to say that, but it is like that. And yeah, youth coaches want to make some money. They want to coach kids. They want to get involved. So I get it to a certain extent as well. You have to pay to get your kid where you want them to be at, and it's tough. People can't afford it. Kids can't afford it. So that's tough part of it in the American system. But I do think it's getting better, and where the academy systems aren't like super pricey, and like a lot of them are covered by. If you're in an MLS academy, a lot of them are free or sponsored, or because the MLS teams are now paying for the whole entire academy, second team, MLS team. Mm-hmm. So it will get better, I think, but I don't know why. I
think it'll get better as well. So going through the aside from the whole professional athlete, mm-hmm. you're also an entrepreneur, which like you're talking about how you have properties and you have your own gloves. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so obviously I can't play forever.
Yeah.
So I got to try to invest, put money in stocks, and buy some properties in Philadelphia and stuff like that. Got on my first Airbnb last year. Bought into a development project and stuff like that. And then I am part of a glove company called Set GK. Just launched my own glove, which is really cool, JMac Falcons. So it's something that when I play professional soccer, I don't live in the real world, essentially. I don't do the 9 to 5. Like I don't it's not the life that we live. But it doesn't last forever. So I need to be as smart as I can with my money and try to make it last as long as possible, because at some point I do have to get involved with coaching or I don't know, development, roofing, housing, some type of real world work that needs to be called upon. But I know like I said, I have the properties and stuff, but I need to make it last.
That's smart too. I think a lot of professional athletes, they get that money and then they just splurge it, but the fact that you're being stable and creating that passive income for the future, I think that's very smart.
Yeah, I'm trying to as much as possible now that I have like 2 kids and stuff, and LA ain't cheap. LA is very expensive for anyone who's there. But you have to, I'm trying to make it last as long as possible, because there is going to be that bridge of I play, and when I'm done playing in the next, 3, 4, or 5 years, I'm going to have to really branch out and connect with people or clubs or opportunities to really stay involved or get involved with soccer or anything, mentorship because I want to stay involved. I want to be a coach. It just depends on, do I want to individual coaching, do I want to be a club coach, academy coach, goalkeeper coach, head coach?
Have your own academy, man.
There's a lot. There's a lot. I don't make that much from my own academy.
Yeah. So 2 questions. I know we're kind of running short on time now.
Yeah, no way.
So take me through a day-to-day, like your typical day-to-day, so someone knows like the average life of a professional athlete.
Okay.
What time do you wake up?
Yeah, wake up anywhere from 6:45, 7 o'clock, depending on the kids. That's really what the alarm clock is. Wife really takes care of them in the morning. She does like workout in the morning. So she'll work out early morning. She'll be up. She tries to have a coffee before the kids wake up. And then she gives me like another 20 minutes or so before she comes upstairs with the kids. And then I got to get ready and watch the kids. We hang out for like 45 minutes, an hour. She leaves around 8, takes the kids to daycare. And then I walk my dog and take him out. And then I try to get into the facility a bit early. And we don't have to be in until like 9 o'clock. So at the latest, I try to get in every day anywhere from 8 to 8:30. Try to get in early. Go in, eat breakfast. I like eggs, avocado, fruit. Once in a while, I'll throw in some like bacon or some like sausage.
You're feeling crazy, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not. But that's like almost consistent every single day. It's eggs, avocado, fruit. It's just simple.
Yeah.
Then if I need anything for like treatment wise, hop on a table. I like to get in a hot tub for like 10 minutes, warm the body up. Probably like 9:15, I like to be in the gym. And then if I need treatment, maybe a little bit later. Sometimes we have video in the morning. And then if no video, I'll be in the gym 9:15, 9:20. Do about like
gym.
Yeah, 25-minute workout. I like to work out beforehand. One is because I'll do like a little like couple minute like warm up at most, just like try to warm. But I'm warm from the hot tub. The reason I like to lift before training is because one, you don't have to do it afterwards because you're tired, and two is I like to train my muscles before, so then when I go to training, if I am tired during the week, then I think it's easier that like I can stay focused through like fatigue during the week. It'll be easier on the weekend. That's why I like to do it, and so just a little bit more fatigue on myself when I train, but it's a mental focus thing. So post training, we do a foam roll.
What time is that usually post training?
Well, we start. Let's say we start at 10. I'm back in by like 11:30, maybe an hour and a half. You know, like give or take. Some days are shorter.
And is this specifically position training? So you're only with the goalkeepers, or you're with the whole team?
For me, afterwards, or
like during the
session. During the session, it's like all right. So then I'll walk it. I'll backtrack. I'll do my lift in the morning. Like I said, I lift 4 days. I lift 4 days a week. So I'll do that, and right around like 9:45ish, I'm done. And then I'll take about 5 minutes to drink a water, relax. I'll tape, and we got to be on the field by 10. So you're on the field by 10. Then it's another like 5-10 minute warm up with the team. Goalkeepers separate.
Yeah.
We do a goalkeeper session for 20-25 minutes. Then by that time, you're about 35-45 minutes into training. Then we hop in with the team for the next 45 minutes, let's say, or 40, give or take, sessions. You understand that. They're depending on the day, training, stuff like that. 2 days before a game, do different sessions and exercises. So then after training, I go inside. I take about like 2-3 minutes, wipe myself off, hop in a shower, go in the gym. I do a foam roll. I got it down all the way, every single muscle group. Do a stretch, go hop in the ice bath for 5 minutes at minimum. Out, dry off, change. And if I need treatment after training, I'll get some treatment, some type of flush, anything, work done, stuff like that, just to stay healthy. And then lunch. So let's say by that time it's 12:30, 1 o'clock.
It's a lot, man. And that morning, you're doing a lot.
I mean, like I told you, every like 5 years you feel that little something that you have to do more. But I mean, it sounds like a lot, but realistically, like I said, I'm in the gym from 9:20 to 9:45. 9:15 to 9:40, let's say a half hour.
Yeah.
Half hour work in the morning, half hour work in the afternoon. You work out for an hour and a half on the field. It just comes down to like the mental routine of like, I hold myself accountable, and I had the feeling of, like I've said, I had the feeling of, you have more regret when you don't do something. You never have regret when you do it.
It's true.
You know, you're not gonna like push-ups. If you don't do your push-ups today, you're gonna be like, and I do push-ups every day. I have a routine as well. But if you don't do them, you're gonna be pissed at yourself. But if you do them, you're not gonna be pissed that you did them. You know. So then 1 o'clock hits, 1:30, home, coffee, espresso or something like that. Talk to my wife for a little bit, take my dog for a walk. Kids aren't home, they're at daycare, get to relax, check up on some. I like to collect cards, sports cards.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I like that. I think it's cool.
Like football, baseball, all of them, or specific?
Football, basketball, soccer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I've gotten to baseball a little bit just because I know there's like some big players out there.
Do you do the Panini one for the World Cup, where you have like the players and stuff and the?
What's that?
It's like for the World Cup, they have like that magazine and like all the teams.
Oh, film in and stuff like that.
Yeah.
No, I haven't done that.
Okay.
So then I check up on if anyone has like bought anything. I gotta like ship it out or something like that.
Okay, cool.
And then just play some video games, relax. Kids come home around like either I'll pick them up or my wife picks them up, like anywhere from 5:30 to 5:45. Sometimes earlier if I want to pick them up earlier. But I like some downtime in the afternoon, a couple hours to relax, catch up with my friends on the East Coast, play some video games, eat some dinner, hang out with the kids for the next 2-3 hours before they go to sleep by like 7:30, 8 o'clock, and then chill.
Call it a night. I love that discipline, man.
It's pretty routine, and
that's what it takes.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. It's a different. You have to have it. It sucks sometimes, but you just gotta do it.
If it was easy, everyone would do it, right?
Yeah.
That's just life in general, whether it's sports, business, whatever the case may be. So this is my favorite last question, bro. It's exciting for this one. All right. I have to ask you, man, your starting 11 I'll make it easy. So you got to do goalkeeper 4-3-3. So you got to pick your all-time favorites. That could be retired too. So
All-time favorites?
yeah.
Just have ever played?
Yeah, so like for example.
Not that I've played, like anyone.
Yeah, anyone,
Oh, okay,
anyone, yeah.
Okay. Favorite goalkeeper of all time is Edwin van der Sar.
Okay.
Manchester United legend.
Okay. He was tough.
All right. So then, fudge, you put me on the spot.
Yeah. Or you could do center backs. 2 center backs.
2 center backs. I'll go with Giorgio Chiellini as my left center back.
Good choice.
My right center back will have to be. Oh man. I left this guy out, Martin Caceres. I played with him at LA Galaxy. Uruguayan center back, awesome center back. But I maybe put like Vidic in there.
Okay.
Vidic from Man United, or Puyol.
Puyol. Oof.
It would be. It's a tough one. It's a really tough one. I'd say Vidic.
Okay.
It's really tough, just because I'm a Man United fan. That's the only reason why he wins that battle.
Fair enough.
Left back, I'd go with Marcelo.
I agree.
Marcelo, I'd go with. Or it could be Philip Lahm. Fudge.
It's like you got your option A and your option B.
Yeah, okay. Right back. Right back. I got to get back to that one. Let me get back to that one.
Carvajal, maybe, Daniel.
I was going to say Dani Alves.
Yeah.
Dani Alves would be that was going to be my pick. And I was seeing if anyone else hit my mind.
Okay.
Before I said anyone's name. I was going to. Recent nowadays, like I guess one of the top ones would be like Kyle Walker.
Yeah.
Pacey guy, up and down, flying. I'll go with Dani Alves. I don't think that's a bad.
No, in his prime, I agree.
Dani Alves is top. All right,
I
gotta go
middle 3. Yeah, your middle 3.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Luka Modric will be in there.
Solid.
Iniesta will be in there. And I need a 6. Who's the 6? Busquets, maybe? Can't go wrong with Busquets.
Yep.
Toni Kroos. I don't know.
Those are good picks.
It's tough, man. You put me on the spot here.
Yeah. And then your top 3.
Top 3 all time.
Left wing, right wing, striker.
Messi, Ronaldo.
For sure.
Ronaldo, Messi, however you want to say it.
Yeah.
And then one more.
Your striker, you got to do Maradona, Pelé. You can do.
I might do.
Solid number 9, Benzema, Ronaldo.
Original Ronaldo, Brazilian Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Dude, this is tough, man. There's so many names just running
through
my
right?
head. This is a tough question.
You
didn't give me a heads up on this.
I want to surprise you, man.
Time's ticking. Like, Christ. I was thinking, do I throw like Cristiano Ronaldo at the 9? I got Messi on one side. Do I put Bale on one side? Do I put Neymar on one side?
That works.
You know,
that works.
I also left out Zizou somewhere in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say Zidane too. I know it's a tough one. It's always fun to ask because people always,
I'll probably like in it. So I'm gonna also change up my midfield. Then I'm gonna put Kaká in there.
Legend.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Kaká in the midfield because he was one of my favorite players ever growing up. Like I thought he was so silky smooth, man.
He was.
And when he scored that goal against Man United, I was pretty upset for Real Madrid. He split 2 defenders, headed the ball through.
Yeah, that was a nice goal.
Slotted it home. So I think I'm gonna have to put Kaká there in the midfield. I don't know who I'm taking out yet, but up front I'll just go with. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go with my generation of players, I guess. I'll go with Ronaldo, Messi, and who just scores, man? Who's just gonna be my goal scorer? Who is it? Who's the guy? I love Cavani too, man. I love Cavani. Cavani just scores, man.
We'll put Cavani in there, and then for your team manager, who would be your team manager?
Sir Alex Ferguson. Sir Alex. I'm gonna take. You're killing me, dude. You're killing me. It's a tough question. Let me put who's the striker? Let me run through a couple teams. Give me like 20 seconds to think about it. I got Cavani's really a top striker. It's not like a wrong answer. It's not.
There's never a wrong answer.
Never
It's cool to know people's opinion, right? If you ask me for like in their prime, right? If you compare people in their prime for goalkeeper, I would say, in my opinion, Casillas in his prime.
Yeah.
I would say Dani Alves as the right back. Center back, I would say Sergio Ramos. The following center back would be Maldini. Left back, Marcelo or Roberto Carlos.
Yeah.
And the three in the middle, Zidane, Modric, Iniesta. Left wing, right wing, you have to go Ronaldo and Messi, either or. That striker position is tough. That's
man.
a tough one.
The striker's the toughest one.
Man.
There's just so many good strikers.
There are. Who's someone that, I mean, yeah, and if you compare people in their prime too, it's pretty insane, right?
Yeah.
I would say, I'll be basic, man. I'll just go like Pelé.
Pelé? Yeah.
I'll be basic.
It was either Pelé or Brazilian Ronaldo, I think.
Brazilian Ronaldo was probably a much better finisher, I think.
Yeah, I'll go with him. That'll be my final one.
My brother.
Appreciate you,
I
bro.
appreciate you coming into the podcast, man. Anytime you're in Houston,
come through.
Let me know. Come through,
next
brother.
year, same time.
Absolutely. Yeah, there you go. Next year, same time. I appreciate you guys. See you guys in the next one.